podcast. It's Friday. Yes, we're here. We're live. I got a message right in the middle of my screen. Welcome. We're going to be talking about gold and silver today. Yeah, it's Friday, and I started as a gold and silver champ, right? Silver stacking was my jam. I don't do a lot of it anymore, but I was just looking yesterday, and my goodness, gold and silver have taken right off, and it's pretty wild. We're going to look it up right now and see exactly what spot's at today on Kitco. I just missed who that was. Sorry, I was looking at the computer. Good morning, Transient Stacker. Good to see you, man. I gotta tell you, this podcast theme I really like the format. I like being able to talk about things with you guys, have you come on live, be able to see you. Big shout out to Dwayne at Growing Together Nursery yesterday. Stamos Jeems in the house. That was a lot of fun doing the tour over there. Man, gold keeps going up. Yes, it does. And this is what I'm talking about right now. Holy smokes. So right now on Kitco, the gold spot is $3,067 an ounce. Welcome, Shelly A. Welcome, Emerald. Yes, $3,067 an ounce. We've crushed the 3,000 barrier. Silver right now, $33.91. Now, when I looked at it yesterday, it was over 34. It was like 34 and a half an ounce on silver. Huge. Those are huge numbers. When I started this channel 4.5 years ago, that was like, if silver could just get to $30 an ounce, I'd be so happy. Now I'm like, if silver could just go back to $21 an ounce, I'd be so happy. It's climbing. Contrary to what I thought, I honestly felt like silver was so manipulated by the system that we wouldn't even hold over 30, let alone be 34 an ounce. That's huge. Shows how little I know about everything. That's for sure. Yes, let me shout out my pal, Fish, and the Red Balls of Fury, Gah. Yes. If you want to be a super loser, you need to be watching his channel, see how to get in. What are my predictions for gold and silver by the end of this year? Well, let's talk about that. What are my predictions? So, gold and silver, we've always said hedge against inflation, right? Right now, everything's inflated. Gold and silver are up. We can see why. Also, in times of turmoil, gold and silver should be high, right? It's a stability thing. It's an asset that is stable, that people can put their investment money into without it going all over the place. I will say I'm in the stock market, and it's a roller coaster. I only just got in December, so I've only seen 4 months of pure turmoil. So if I had any large amount of money, would I invest or keep some in gold and silver? 100%. 100%. OTG is in the house. I would definitely keep some in gold and silver. So I think we're seeing some of that. My predictions for gold and silver. Well, I'm a pirate, a silly one at that. My predictions are probably way off. I don't think gold lets up. I think we see 3,500 gold. I don't think it's out there. Did we ever resolve, is there gold in Fort Knox? Let's take a look, because I know they were like, oh, we're going to tour that. Morning, JK Pioneer. Yeah, I know they were like, we're going to tour that, but did they ever actually tour Fort Knox, right? That's the question, and I don't feel like they did. And then my question becomes, if they actually toured Fort Knox and it was empty, would they even tell us? So according to this, as of July 31st, 2020, Fort Knox holds 147 million troy ounces. Has it been actually audited? Are those Joe Biden numbers or are those President Trump numbers? That's my question. Because as far as I know, they never actually got into Fort Knox and audited it. And if they did, we never saw the video. They didn't come out and release a statement. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Did Elon or Trump go into Fort Knox and did they see gold? And did they tell us about it? Because I don't think they did. Now, do I think they got in? I think they probably did get in. But again, I don't think they would tell us if it was empty. I think that would become a financial issue for America. I don't know. Manchin was there last time for Trump. Was that recent, Shelley? Was Manchin checking out Fort Knox and the gold? Oh, here we go. When was the last time gold in Fort Knox was audited? 1953. Wow. All right. This is the actual last audit of Fort Knox was 1953 when they inspected and counted the gold within. Oh, Stephen Munchin had a visit in 2017, but that is not a full audit. All right, so clearly we don't know what's in Fort Knox. English Dave Richardson's in the house. We don't know what's in Fort Knox. Gold at 3,000, what is it today? 3,072 right now. It's gone up $3 just in the 8 minutes I've been talking. Fantastic commodity. Yeah, you know, people are saying, thank you, Shelley, saying gold's not just in Fort Knox. It's in Federal Reserve vaults. I trust nothing of the Federal Reserve. 100%. And when the Federal Reserve tells me something is somewhere, I believe that it is probably not. I believe that they tell more lies than they do truths. That's my personal opinion about our Federal Reserve. They're not a government entity. They work hand in hand with the government, but they're beholden to other people. Pirate, why am I bold? I assume you mean bald. Yes. I clean this off every month, 3-4 weeks. Boom, it's gone. Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet either, Mark Wojo. So, all right, gold. I think it continues to go up. We are at war. The economy is crazy. Gold and silver has been undervalued forever. And I think the fact of not knowing if there's gold in Fort Knox, truthfully, I don't think we have nearly as much gold as we say we have. I think that only tends to drive gold higher. So I'm in the camp of if you can afford it, buy it. That's my scenario. I can't. I'm currently paying off vacations. That's my choice, right? I could pay for some a good amount of gold if I wasn't taking trips to Europe. That would be, fantastic. But that's where I'm at. If you can afford to buy gold, buy it. Because I think it goes higher. I think we get to 3,500 by the end of this year. I think it continues to climb. And I think that this is one of those things where I just can't see it coming back down. Steve, my buddy Fish is in the house. 2,200 or bust. We're going to shout it out. Red Balls of Fury got. This podcast is sponsored by Steve, a.k.a. Fish, and the Red Balls of Fury guy. Be there or be square, right? So, in any case, buy gold if you can. I don't see it coming back down. And I think, truthfully, the real value of gold is higher. I think the real value of gold is probably 5,000 to 10,000 an ounce. So, that's what I think. Silver, on the other hand, let's talk silver. Silver is currently $34.06. It's gone up like 20 cents just since 10 minutes ago when I started this live. So silver is up $34 an ounce. Listen. I think gold and silver have both been grossly undervalued. I think they've both been totally suppressed and kept down. Does that mean that they're not going to get suppressed or manipulated in the future? No, they certainly will, I'm sure. But I think the real value of silver is probably somewhere over 50 an ounce. Maybe more. I mean, if gold is 5,000 to 10,000, which I believe it is, would the value of silver be, 50 to 100 an ounce? In that scenario, it would be, right? That would be 100 times face, or 100x, right? 100 to 1 ratio. So I think silver's taken a while, but I think it gets there. I think silver continues to climb as well. So for me, if I can afford it, I'll get some. All right, let's answer a couple of questions here real fast. Why am I dressed up? Well, I met with a client. I don't wear tank tops. I'm in a professional industry. And so when I meet with clients, I wear a polo shirt or button up and for doing my drafting. Yes, I am bald. This is normal. I grow the sideburns right back. A couple days, they'll be shaved in. You'll see them. Don't worry about them. Where am I going? June. We are flying into Rome in Italy. 3 nights there. Then we've got 7 nights on a Mediterranean cruise on Royal Caribbean. It's going to Santorini, if it's open, Naples, and somewhere in Turkey. And I think there was one other Greek island stop. I think there's 4 stops. So, and then we're flying back into Miami, staying a night down there. So that is what I've been paying for and paying off, working feverishly towards that amazing once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Did I come up with that on my own? No, I don't put myself under that kind of stress. My niece, it is her 5-year wedding anniversary. They got married on a ship, and they wanted to do their anniversary. And so they decided to go. So my sisters are going with their husbands. So I have a bunch of family going on the cruise. That's why we're going. Spend time with my family. Once in a lifetime vacation. See some of Europe. It'll be fantastic. The silver squeeze. I only just even heard about the silver squeeze recently. Am I a part of it? No, I'm not even buying silver. If I pick up any silver, it's going to be Morgan's because I'm trying to fill my Morgan box. But truthfully, I'm missing my foreign silver challenge. That was a ton of fun. The $10 a week, picking up just a silver coin. of value. Most of them were foreign silver coins. I have a fantastic collection of them. I still go and flip through and check them out. I love them. But no, if I'm buying silver right now, they're Morgans. I'm trying to fill my box. That is a goal of mine, 24 Morgans for this year, 2025. And once I accomplish that, I'll probably move on to peace dollars. I think I kind of decided. So we'll see. But the pricing, I think silver and gold both climb. So if gold goes to 3,500 by the end of this year, an ounce, will silver climb? Yeah, I think silver. Let's get silver to $40 an ounce. I'll say it. Silver to 40, right? Why not? Why wouldn't it? It's at 34 now. Silver to 40 an ounce by the end of the year. It should be there. I really do think it should be there. I think it's an asset class. Now, look, if you're talking about it, and we're talking about silver at 34 an ounce, and you think it will go up $5 or $6 more an ounce this year, would you be able to deem that an investment? Would it be an investment to buy it knowing it would go up? You know, I think only if you're willing to sell it or take profits. Otherwise, well, I mean, it could still be an investment if you hold it. I don't know. Is 40 the new 20? It could be, right? It could be. I like the idea of, I like the idea of $20 silver because I buy more of it, but $40 silver to me seems more realistic, like it should have been there all along. $3,500 gold, I think it's gonna get there. I think it keeps climbing that fast. The only gold I have is gold backs, and I've got a few 1/10s left. I kept the stuff that was gifted to me, and I sold the rest of it paying bills and stuff, paying vacations. I know, it's crazy. So I think all in all, I've only got 3/10 of an ounce of gold. My silver stack is mostly in coin, not in rounds, but I probably have, I don't know, maybe 60 or 70 ounces of silver. So, I mean, that stuff's growing. I mean, I want more of both, more silver and gold. I just haven't been in the market for it. Soon as this first trip's paid off, which I'm still paying on, it turned out to be a huge trip with airfare going to Rome and taking that cruise. We've got 2 weeks. We're flying to England to be with the family for Christmas and New Year's. So we will be in Suffolk, England. If any of you watching are in the area, let's meet up. I'll be out in Lowestoft we fly in Christmas Day. We leave Christmas Eve, and we don't fly back till January 7th or 8th. So we have a nice long stay for Christmas and New Year's. That'll be fantastic. You know, my whole thing, gold and silver are fantastic. I don't think I'll live a long, old life. I'm not that dude. My dad died older than all the other men in my family on both sides, and he was 58. My grandpa, his dad died younger than that. My mom's dad died younger than that. You know, I'm shooting for 60, right? If I make it, that's great. So in the meantime, I got lots of memories to make. I got lots of fun to have. I get the value in saving and passing it down. I have life insurance, you know, for my family. I work hard. We have a fair amount of equity in our home. So my wife won't be left stranded, but making memories, traveling, seeing the world, that's a good time for me. That is what I enjoy most in life. New adventures and making new memories with loved ones. What's better than that? I don't know. Shout out to my daughter. She turned 11 yesterday. Time flies. I mean, my sons are 28 and 3 right now. They both have birthdays coming up. I remember when they were all babies. So, your family is fantastic. I certainly love my family more than anything. And we have a good time. And we try to live life to the fullest, without a doubt. So, silver and gold, that's today's premise. I'm shocked. Silver keeps climbing. It's at 3,078 right now. Heck, it might be 3,100 by the end of today. I think gold sees 3,500. I think if you're waiting for a pullback like my pal Fish, you're going to be waiting a while. It'll pull back 100 or 2 here and there, but I think it's on its way up. And yes, she is 11 going on 18 or 25. Kids grow up way too fast, for sure. And silver, 34.17. I think we see that hit 40 by the end of the year. What are your thoughts? Tell me what you guys think. Silver and gold going up, or are we waiting for it to come down? I don't know. Yes, there is a coin show tomorrow, New Smyrna Beach. Being Becky reminded me. I bet they love seeing high gold and silver prices, right? That would be a treat for them, without a doubt. For all of those going to the coin show, have fun. I wish I was going. I wish I was going to buy a Morgan for my box, but we're going to miss that. We got a pool party to attend to. Stacks of pizzas to get a hold of for the kids. They're going to have a great day tomorrow. And luckily, it's like 82 degrees and sunny out here in Florida. If you're not having a pool party in March because it's cold where you are, you should think about Florida. It's not that bad down here. Let's get another reminder in. Red Balls of Fury got Steve, a.k.a. Fish, my pal. He's throwing it down. Make sure you check his channel out. Get in. Right now, the only way to get in is by playing the game. Guess that grade. He usually does a few other tricks to get into his show, but hey, Gold Aztec in the house. Yes, you too can lose and be a super loser at Fish's Red Balls of Fury. That's it. It's Friday. I got a ton of work to do. I work this weekend at Home Depot still. We'll see how long we keep that up because, truthfully, I'm burned out already. And I'm busy. I'm busy drafting. I got a ton of work going drafting-wise. And I don't want to do Home Depot to the detriment of my business, which I've built over 20 years now. That's not in the cards. But, official guess, today, gold, $3,079 an ounce. I think it gets to $3,500 by the end of 2025. Silver's at $34.20 an ounce. I think that gets to $40 by the end of 2025 as well. Regardless of how good the economy is, I think that those are getting corrected. I think fraud and deceit is going to go by the wayside, and silver and gold are going to get set to run and gain in their true values. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Look, I'm fumbling and bumbling my way through this, but I really enjoy the format, being able to talk to you guys, being able to say what's up. What's up, Spokane Silver Stacker in the house? Good to see you, buddy. So I really am enjoying this format. We're going to do more of this. This will be a Monday through Friday. I do have a video coming out tomorrow, stuff to talk about that's coin related that is not podcast. Growing Together Nursery, my pal Dwayne is in the house. Thank you for coming by. So yeah, the podcast is going to remain. I'm enjoying it. I will get better at picking and choosing my topics. Let me know stuff you want to talk about. I'm looking for input. Tell me things that you think will be a good topic. We'll bring it up. We'll talk about it. And I will do my best to get some other people on the podcast. That will be fun as well. It was great doing the duo thing with Dwayne. We'll see if we can get some other people, do some side-by-sides, and that'll be a lot of fun. And yes, our weather is fantastic right now. 82 degrees and sunny or some such. Beautiful, beautiful March weather. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Pirate out. Arg.